2020 was ass. Put that on a plaque. Inverted Gamer, formerly known as Inverted Gamer, now known as Inverted. 2020 was ass. 2020. But honestly, man, 2020 for humanity as a whole was not good. Not even close to good. Obviously, at the very beginning of the year, we had the whole COVID outbreak, and then before that, even we had the tragedy that happened with Kobe, the GOAT Bryant. It just the whole year, and we lost. The world as a whole lost so many unbelievably talented people, and so many innocent people, and so many great people that. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness surrounded this year, and I don't, being a realist, I don't know if 2021 is going to be much better. We'll have to see. Things are looking up, but I wanted to try to get away from that a little bit, and kind of I wouldn't say our job, but it is kind of our job as entertainers, content creators, to, at least for me personally, I've always thought I need to make your guys' life better, your life better, to give you a break from whatever the hell you're going through in life, right? I know that's how YouTube was for me for a long time. Whenever I was going through the shit, I would always, watch somebody stream, play through video, whatever it was, and that would give me just a little bit of break from it, or some relief, or to take my mind off a certain thing. So that's truthfully what I strive for. And, as bad as this year was, this year for me went better than I could have hoped, especially how it started. And we're going to get into that. But today, what made me think about doing this is TubeBuddy, somebody that I do use, not an ad. You can pay me if you want to, buddy. They had this thing called a 2020 year in review. So I thought it would be cool to sit down with you guys and watch this and just kind of take a sneak peek into what my year has been like in 2020. For those of you guys, we got a lot of new people here, so I think that'll be really cool to kind of go over. And I think it'll be honestly really cool for me. It'll be kind of a perspective thing. 2020 year in review. Inverted, click to start 2020 year in review. Sound is on. Let's go back to January 1st. How I began, 382 subs, 29,500 views, and 385 uploads. Far Cry 6 trailer reaction, I remember that. Dude, that was such a good game. And that's really, we'll talk about that later, but that's the catalyst that really started it all, man. Our performance versus last year. Almost gained 1,000 subs this year. I'm not satisfied. I'm not even close. But that makes me happy, man. That makes me so happy. Look at that change. Almost a 2,000% change, dude. Oh, man. We gained 48 subscribers in all of 2019. I really almost gave up, if we're being honest. And we'll get into that here pretty soon, but I really did. I almost gave up. I was almost I was over it. I was over YouTube. I was over it all. It wasn't going how I wanted it to. And I'm glad that we're doing this, man. I'm so thankful to have you guys along for this journey. Almost 1,000 subscribers gained in 2020. And a lot of those have been here in the last 2 months or so. The views gained, almost 500% increase, and videos uploaded almost double. Oh, man. That's awesome, dude. That's incredible. We're coming up on the 100K view mark, boys. We'll probably get there very soon, which is another cool little milestone. Maybe one day I'll be getting those every single time I post a video, man. The formula doesn't change, though. we're going to keep being ourselves, and we're just going to keep doing what we know best. And that's just, making videos. That's such a cool retrospective thing to look at. So I kind of wanted to, after that, I kind of wanted to go through the channel and have a little bit of perspective on how much can really change in a year, and give you guys kind of an insight on my thoughts and what I was going through in life when all this was, in certain parts in the channel and certain playthroughs that we were making or not making. And just kind of a year in review. 2020 for Inverted, which I guess one of the first things is we changed our name from Inverted Gamer to Inverted, which I feel like is just, I feel like it's just a nice little cleaning up of the name. I think it's a lot cleaner. Inverted Gamer. I liked it, but it sounded a little corny, and Inverted I feel like is more of my identity. Everybody called me Inverted anyways, so I think that's I think it's great. I'm really glad with that moving forward. So, ironically enough, the day that I am recording this is I started off this year in a terrible fashion. I mean, as everybody did, but even personally for me, I started off in a terrible fashion. You guys know, I have a dog that I absolutely adore. He's literally a kid to me, for many reasons. That I'll save that for another video. But he is, he definitely fills the gap for me in a lot of aspects of my life. That dog means so much to me, and we had an absolute scare at the very end of last year. The 28th is the day that I'm recording this. And he had what I can only really describe as a stroke. And I'm sure I will explain it here in my old setup upstairs with my old chair. Oh, dude, it's all so crazy. But he had a stroke, and I legitimately thought he was going to die. I had to rush him up to the vet, where I learned that they have gurneys. I learned that they had gurneys for dogs. It turns out I call it more like a stroke, but the vet kind of described it as just a series of seizures where he was in bad shape. So I'm going to let past me take it away. We're going to kind of, watch this. I'll throw the highlights in there, but yeah. First off, you're a fucking asshole. Like who sees a video giving you an update about their dog almost dying and you just like it? Go fuck yourself, dude. You're a shit human being. But yesterday he woke up and had his first seizure ever. It was really weird. We thought maybe it could have been the inner ear infection. We called the vet, all that, and then about 30 minutes later, he kind of had another one. So we immediately rushed him up, and the vet that I take him to is about an hour and a half away from where I live. It was my hometown. Great people. They know him. He knows the vets. He knows the vet by name. He perks up when he hears the vet. So they take care of him there, and that's where I've always taken him and will continue to take him. And he was in bad shape, man. I did not even know that they had dog gurneys, but they had to gurney him out of my car yesterday. It was not good, man. I honest to God thought I was going to lose my dog yesterday. And some of y'all may think that sounds dumb, but I legitimately view that dog as if he were a kid of mine. He's helped me through a lot of other losses and things like that. And that dude is literally one of my best friends. But he's doing better. He's had to stay overnight at the vet. He'll probably have to stay a couple more nights at the vet as they, monitor him, give him fluids and things like that. So I'm explaining all of this because the uploads are going to be weird. What's so crazy to me too is the fact that I even felt that like I had to explain to you guys that I needed to take a break. Like YouTube's so weird in that aspect, and I can only imagine when people have a lot more subs and things like that pressure, but I was getting like no views. I still am technically getting like no views. But the fact that I felt the need to explain that I needed a break after my dog was about to die shows how fucked the whole internet culture really is. I get emotional every time I see that because I can see like the pain in my face and I remember everything that I was going through. But we celebrated today. Today is his 1 year from his incident. And I mean, he'll never be the same dog, but he's like, I call it like 90% there. He's like 90% of the old Duke, and that's more than enough for me, man. I am so thankful that he is okay, and I don't even want to think about what could have happened or what would happen if something would, if things would have went differently. So, yeah, 2020 started off rough. Excuse the rough pun for dog. God damn it. And this was the point right here where I thought that I was just going to stop trying to do this whole thing. I really did. I thought that I wasn't going to get anywhere, that I'm just wasting my time. I mean, I'm nowhere near successful. Not even close. I'm still technically, I make money now playing games, but I've yet to get monetized on YouTube because I have to have a certain amount of watch hours. And since I took a break, I have to have a certain amount of watch hours for the whole year. And so I'm, not even close to being successful in this whole thing. But everybody has doubts and self-doubts. So if you're going through that shit and you have doubts, but deep down you know that it's something you want to do, keep going. Whatever it is, keep going. And most importantly, learn and be self-aware enough to understand what you could do better and what you're doing that's not working. Understand that it's not working and figure out how to change it. Figure out how to do things differently. And so for me, my whole thing was like, I was doing like the typical YouTube route. And like these thumbnails aren't bad, right? But for me, being so low at the bottom of the totem pole, these aren't going to stand out. If I was like Hollow or Jacksepticeye or Markiplier, even though Markiplier and Jacksepticeye's thumbnails and Hollow in their own right are fantastic thumbnails, they're the same kind of thing. Especially, more other Let's Players, they just kind of post a screenshot of the game and then a number, right? And that's kind of it. Like that's their formula. But that's not going to make anybody see it on YouTube and go, yeah, I want to watch this guy over him, who this video has 2 million views. Like, obviously, he's got to be doing something better. So that's where, after this, I started streaming a lot. And I didn't really post all that many videos. And this right here, this video is the video that I decided, okay, I'm going to learn how to do this thing right. I'm going to learn how to edit. I'm going to learn how to make thumbnails. And you guys can see the thumbnail right here. I mean, the creation of Pablo Chacon. One of, honestly, probably my favorite character or series that I've done this year is Drug Dealer Simulator, man. If you guys haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it because I was just really learning how to edit and edit decently well and make thumbnails decently well. And I was just, I was having fun with it. And I'm still having fun with it. But this, I was just experimenting and just truly having fun. So I want to watch this intro with you guys just to kind of show you guys just how stupid I am. The old setup too, man.
Ladies.
The music's way too loud, by the way. I'm drowning myself out.
Today is the day that we become the greatest drug dealer ever known in this online world. Our reputation will span from sea to shining sea. Our prices will be unmatched. Our quality will be unmatched. And everybody's gonna be wondering, where's this product coming from, yo? Where'd you get this from, yo? I need some of this, yo. And he goes by one name. Pablo Chacon. That's actually a fire fucking intro. What is going on, you?
I was still doing the whole... What? Oh, Pablo Chacon. Oh, man, that's incredible. And that series really made me it revitalized my love for making videos and interacting with you guys more specifically, and getting that positive feedback and knowing that you guys are watching my videos. This, as weird as it sounds, Pablo Chacon and Drug Dealer Simulator is what revitalized my love for making YouTube. And I just want to click on this just for the simple fact of, can we like take a look at my beard?
Big. I'm like not even a sand.
Look at me. Look at me. Oh my Lord. Who allowed this? Now this was peak quarantine. Peak quarantine. And I decided I'm going to go work out hard AF every single day in quarantine. I'm not going to shave my face in quarantine, and that was the result. I got super skinny, which I definitely needed, and I grew whatever you want to call that out on my face. I mean, what I have now is nothing, but it's it's whatever the fuck that is, dude. The next little milestone that we hit on the channel was the very first video that I ever did with my lovely, beautiful girlfriend, Jamie. Unfortunately, ironically, today she went to go play this same game, House Flipper. This is the only game that she plays on PC, and I had to reinstall Windows a little while back. And I guess somehow or another, this was the only game on my entire PC that was stored on my OS drive, my C drive. And so I wiped that drive, and I didn't have Steam saving to the cloud. And so she had played through this whole game, all the stories and DLCs 3 times. And she had like 3 mil in the bank with over 100+ hours played. And now it's gone. So fuck me, dude. I feel terrible for that. But this is the very first time. I mean, it got a good amount of views. I guess just put a girl in your thumbnail on YouTube and you get clicks, I guess. I don't know. I still had the beard. I don't know how she sat next to me. God bless her.
Why not?
I don't know what to say.
You don't want to go, ooh.
No, I hate that.
What is going on, YouTube? And welcome back.
I hate that
to
intro.
And we're introducing somebody new here into the channel. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know. This is my lovely girlfriend. She's
Why am I so
shy,
weird?
So we're gonna have some fun with this. More videos like this, and you want to see the lovely girlfriend and all her shenanigans in a video again. Make sure to leave a like. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Like I said,
I remember recording this video, and it was so awkward because, I mean, she's not on camera a lot. And I remember the first time I ever got on camera, like, you don't really know what to say. Like, it is an art and trying to keep conversation flowing by yourself. And it was a little bit of a pain in the ass to do it, but God bless her, man. I love her so much. She's literally the most amazing woman I've ever met in my life. As the year went on, 7 months ago, we played a little game called Maneater, which is, I mean, still probably, it's up there in my favorite games of this year. This game was fun. Like, so many games now aren't trying to be fun. Ironically enough, right down here, The Last of Us Part 2, that game was not made to be fun. Is an experience for sure, definitely an experience, but not made to be fun. Maneater was pure fun. And hello, have you seen the logo for the channel? It's a fucking shark, dude. So how am I not gonna like this game, right? That beard though, dude, like, get rid of it, bro. It's only gotten worse.
for me to wake up this early.
Who let this happen?
And I'm just sitting there.
Hello,
God damn it, dude.
is it me you're looking for?
Yeah, you guessed it. It's a shark. You see this shit on my feet? We're looking at I feel like I got some weirdos that are gonna be like, ooh, his feet though. You see this?
I do love those
That's
socks
right.
though.
Shark socks. Who else do you know that has shark socks? This game was made for me.
It was.
And we're gonna enjoy the living hell out of it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right,
I've even
Walker.
had a shark dog toy that I've been waiting to give my dog on the momentous day the Maneater drops. And it's a great way for me to put my dog in the video. So, like that.
And this was finally when Duke got to be brought home, and he was finally doing better. I mean, Going back to that, I had to spend probably a month or a month and a half away from my place of stay. The vet is about an hour and a half from where I stay. It's where I grew up my childhood home. So I had to stay there for a month and a half and literally be a caregiver to my dog. He couldn't walk by himself for the first couple of weeks. So I would have to wake up every 2 or 3 hours and go not drag him, but pick him up and pretty much carry him outside so that he could piss and shit. And I literally had to hold him up while he pooped, dude. It was an experience that I will never forget. It was
That motherfucker for Duke.
It was insane. Do it for Duke, dude.
You say like the video?
That's my guy, bro.
Oh, man.
We had, honestly, what probably is my game of the year, Ghost of Tsushima. I love that game. That game was so incredibly well done, and it was in the shadow of The Last of Us Part 2. And it was an incredible game. The combat, the story, the gameplay, all the side exploration. The world itself was gorgeous. I love that. And then we finished that, and then we started Grounded, which is another incredible game. But unfortunately, the updates for it have kind of, as content-wise goes, they've kind of been lackluster and kind of ass. So we enjoyed the game. Definitely, I'll definitely go back to it when they add worthwhile content. But for right now, not really anything to go back to. And then, man, 2020 is the year of flops, isn't it? Like, holy, starting off, well, not even starting off, but one of them is The Avengers, and a game that I thought I was going to be playing for months down the road, and I made it, this was the beta. I made it 4 episodes into the beta. I didn't even want to finish the beta, and then I made it 6 episodes into the actual story. It was not good. The game was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Flight Simulator, that was good. I didn't think it did well enough to make a part 2, but I enjoyed it. This was one series right here, the PGA Tour 2K21 series I was really hoping was going to take off, but it never did. Like, I don't know how I go from 37 views, and then the very next day I go from 37 to literally 3. It was very unfortunate. I love that game. That game was so fun. Through here, this is where I felt like I was losing my way. Like, I was trying, I was putting in effort, but nothing was really getting traction. And that's when I hit this right here. Yeah, I was worried. I really thought that we were gonna have to give up on this YouTube pipe dream that we had. And then, weirdly enough, this right here, this channel, or this reaction, we're gonna watch it, but this reaction right here, the God of War Ragnarok teaser, it was the very next day after I made that video and posted it. And this is the video that I will explain to you guys that really, it was the catalyst to everything that's happened for me this year. So I want to watch this. It's only a minute and a half long. And
to close, let me leave you with one more quick look.
Oh, yeah? You gonna show me a little bit more? Okay, I like you, Jim. I appreciate you, buddy.
had a fresh haircut.
Now, I wonder if the digital edition, other than just having a disc reader, is gonna have any other performance decreases.
I didn't even hear Kratos the first time he talked either.
What the hell?
And I was like, what is this? And then about right here.
No way! Oh!
That's such a pure reaction from me too, man.
I didn't expect this! Dude! No way! No way!
Oh shit, dude. Ragnarok is coming. I cannot wait for this game in 2021. There are so many incredible games, but this is the tippity top. This is the penultimate. This is the summit of gaming for me, and that is God of War. God of War is by far my favorite game, and it's not even close. But the reason why I say that this game was the catalyst, or this video right here was the catalyst to everything that happened, was I had somebody reach out to me. Seb, I don't know if you're watching this, buddy, but thank you, truly. Wanting to get this clip and all that, get my permission to use it, which they didn't have to do. But I think that's awesome that they did. Through that, a few emails later and a few meetings later, I got the opportunity to work with Gameology on a little series called Luck or Skill, and we can go check that out right now. Introduce some juice into the channel that we hadn't had before, and it made me so excited. I was so nervous because I was this little fish dealing with people that have been in the industry and been doing things in the industry, and I didn't know what to do or how to react. And so obviously, here I was being a loud idiot, and I was just giving my reaction. That's all I really know how to do is be myself. I've always said that. And as these videos went on, they definitely got better. I assume we're going to do more in the future, but I've also started working with Gamer Forecast. If you guys want to hear my voice or see me over there doing some gaming related news stuff. So, it's been honestly incredible. I'm honored to be chosen. I don't know what they see in me. Like I said, everybody, when they ask me, what I do in my free time or what I try to do to make money, I always tell them I'm an idiot on the internet. And that's kind of true.
Do it? I'm already looking into the clip, and he's been sitting here for the whole game, John!
Dude, I got roasted. I got absolutely lambasted for this on Facebook. I got smoked. This right here.
Oh, dude, why? No, Luck,
Oh
Luck,
God.
I don't care.
No.
I don't care. No, he's using a riot
No.
shield and a shotgun.
No.
Josh, it is Luck, and he's camping in a corner. I will not be told otherwise.
No.
I don't care.
Man, they make incredible videos over there. If you guys aren't subscribed or don't, follow them on Facebook or YouTube, go check them out. You guys are going to see me over there a ton. And I'm excited. I'm excited for 2021 working with them. I'm excited for the opportunities I'm going to get to be able to do with them. 2021 is no doubt going to be when Gameology hits 1 million on Facebook, or 1 million on Facebook. They already have 8 million on Facebook, but 1 million on YouTube. They are juggernauts in the gaming world. And once again, I'm humbled and grateful and eager and hungry to be able to work with them and get to know them. And once again, Seb, thank you, man, for giving me the opportunity, truly. And so, yeah, after that, 5.4K views on that. That was so cool that it actually got some traction. I even had some people that are working on Ragnarok right now that tweeted me and said that this was their favorite reaction. So that's always, that's so cool, man. When you have people that are working on the game to give you a little bit of time out of their day from working on the game and say that they really enjoyed your reaction is, I'm putting that on my content hall of fame, man. That's what this is all about. That's so cool. The series that I don't know why it did so well for me with my numbers, but the Mafia series did just above and beyond what I could ever hope for as a Let's Player at this point with these numbers. It's every video is basically over 100 views. It was phenomenal, man. I love the Mafia Definitive Edition. I know this might be a little bit controversial, and it might be because I played the remaster of the first one before I played the second one, which I'm kind of glad that I did it that way, because that way I didn't know how the ending of the first one went. And it made that when you go back in the second game to that same part, the Mr. Salieri sends his regards, it just made it, I don't know, I just think it made it the best that it could possibly be. I love that game. I think the first one is definitely better than the second. That game is in my top 3 games that I've played this year. I loved Mafia Definitive Edition. Once again, it's just so nice to make these videos. And it's not like I was putting any extra time or effort into these than it was any of these other playthroughs. That's one thing that whether I get 1 view or 1 million views, I'm putting that time in so that people that are watching enjoy them. So it's just nice for it to get that recognition and get that love. It's nice, man. So we're gonna we will play Mafia 3 this year, I promise. Quote this, clip it, whatever you want to do. We will play Mafia 3 this year, and I'm excited for that. I'm a little bit concerned because I've heard some things that it's not as good as the other 2, but you guys say that there are some loose ends, I'm going to say that because it's a Mafia game, that are going to be tied up in the last Mafia game, so I'm excited to get into that. And then, of course, we had to play it. We did. My favorite game ever, God of War. For now, anyways, at least until the second one comes out. I could like the second one more than I like the first one, but that game, it connects with me on an incredibly deep level for reasons I'm not gonna disclose today. But that father-son journey and everything the game encapsulates, it teaches you lessons along the way, and I just feel like that's a lost art in games like this. And it's just from everything to the gameplay to the leveling, the level design, the boss fights, the voice acting, the graphics at the time, everything was just, it's so good. It is by far, not even close, my favorite game ever. And so I had this pulled up. I want to watch this very end where I ball like a baby back bitch to the end of this game. Oh, shit. I'm going to get emotional again. No game ever gets me so enveloped in the story like God of War, dude. I could play it 100 times, and it'll feel like the first time I played it. This part right here got to me. We made it, man. It's a masterpiece of a game. Masterpiece of a game. And that's what makes me nervous for the sequel. Because I thought The Last of Us 1 was a masterpiece of a game, and the second one just didn't do it for me.
I love you, Mom.
Oh, fuck. Dude, look at my face. Oh, I'm losing it, bro. Oh, that was it.
We're all gone.
Oh, that did it for me,
There's nothing for us
dude.
here.
Come.
It's still weird for me to I try not to cry on camera, even though I need to know that I need to let those emotions go, and I'm getting better at that. But some things, man, some things just hit with you emotionally, and you just can't but help it. Just let a tear go. Ain't nothing wrong with crying. Real men cry, bro, just like real men wear pink. What's good? We finished my favorite game ever. By far, probably my least favorite game that I played this whole year. Of any game. That game was so bad. It was really, really bad. The story was terrible. It ran like shit. To an extreme level. I think Cyberpunk isn't the greatest of games. I think it's a good game, but definitely not a great game. And, we'll get into that later. But Watch Dogs was a dog shit game. And then here we go. A month ago, my setup tour, dude. 100 subscribers, setup tour. This is honestly my first attempt at vlogging. Trying to do it. I did it on my iPhone. I have an iPhone 8. And I just used the stock, mic audio on that. And it was scuffed. But it's these videos, I feel like it's always about showing you guys the appreciation that you guys do for me, man. You show me love, I will 100% reciprocate that. And I cannot wait until this channel gets to a point where I can make money and I can use that money to get back to you guys and really feel like I'm making a difference in whatever we do. And it's just important that we do it together as a team, as a community, and as a family, most importantly, because that's what I'm trying to build here, as a family of real people, honest people that love video games and help each other out and pick each other up when they're down. That's what I'm trying to do here. Truly, I want to make a difference. Getting our PlayStation 5. This was definitely a highlight. Shout out to Jamie for getting me the PlayStation 5.
Oh, boys.
Once again, my first attempts at
Day
vlogging.
is the motherfucking day. 6 o'clock in the morning. The things I do to be a nerd.
On my phone, dude. Look how bad the quality is, but I did my best with what I had. That's all you can really do. That's a good thing to learn and take with you in life. Oh, there's the big boy himself, dude. I put a lot of time into editing this, and this was This day was one of the busiest days I've had in such a long time because I had to make this. I had to vlog this. I got there at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I had to wake up at 6. And then I had to vlog, edit the vlog, and then immediately start making playthroughs on all the games that came out.
We got one, baby. Let's get in the car before we get blown.
True. Not exactly the safest thing to be walking out of your hand to Best Buy with the PlayStation in your hand. And then what do I immediately do? Abuse. Spider-Man Miles Morales. This game was incredible. This is honestly another one in my top 3 that I played this year, of new games that I played this year. A phenomenal next-gen experience. Tracks in the controller right now with the haptics. Oh, that's right. The way the controller, the haptic feedback on the controller. You can feel the train going over the tracks.
Whoa, dude.
This is such a cool little flex. Like, welcome to the new world. Here's some ray tracing on PlayStation 5, baby. Phenomenal game. Phenomenal game.
What a...
And then I want to go to the moment where we get into
Dude, he just has a
gameplay.
mask.
I
Dude,
love
the
this reaction
haptics
of me
in
too.
this controller are freaking me out. I am not used to this. No way we're about to. Oh, we are about to go into gameplay. Yo!
Pete, headed your way. Did I miss the convoy?
I can't even describe this feeling to you guys right now. With the haptics and the triggers.
That was such an incredibly hype day for me, dude. With getting the game, getting to play that game, and you know, not all launch games are guaranteed to be good games, but this game was a home run. It was such a well done game. I cannot wait until the next Spider-Man game from Insomniac. They have done just a phenomenal job. I wanted to make a playthrough on the remaster because I never finished it here, but I've had issues with downloading it on my PlayStation 5, and I know I'm not the only one. Oh, that's cool. This video's got some juice. I didn't even notice. From Gameology doing their, I got featured in Gameology's Gamers React. Well, that's cool. People wanted to come watch my ending. That's awesome. Once again, man, people at Gameology are incredible. And you guys can, you guys can tell at the progression of my thumbnails too. That's like the subtleties of putting logos behind me, putting myself onto people. And I started kind of adopting this style right here with my webcam, me popped out from my frame of view, and then putting the piece of the gameplay and then the logo behind it or down in the bottom right. I think that's kind of how we're gonna start going from here on with thumbnails. I really like that style. I think it looks really clean. There's a lot of different things that I can do with it, and I think that that's the style that we're gonna adopt, and I'm excited for that. And then we got, because of Gameology, truthfully, and you guys showing love and all of that, I was finally able to make a little bit of fucking bread and invest in some upgrades. That's what I'm gonna do with a lot of the money that I get from doing this stuff, especially when we finally get monetized, which we should be getting monetized here very soon, is start putting money back into the channel and making your guys' viewing experience as great as possible, because that's really what I strive for. And honestly, a lot of times in my off time, I'm just learning and trying to figure out how to make better videos, how to make the quality better and more seamless, and just make your viewing experience better. So this is my first vlog with my new camera, the Canon M50, a fantastic camera, a pain in the ass to use to record, but I figured it out, and oh man, it's good. The next thing I'm gonna get is a Rode mic to go on top of it. I'm gonna get the Rode mic Pro or Go, I think is the name of it. And that'll really increase the audio quality a lot when we do vlogs and stuff and make me want to vlog more. This camera's incredible. I love this place too, man. There's the big boy, dude. That was a great day. Old Thanksgiving, man.
Oh me, oh my, I suck at vlogging.
True, inverted. True.
What do we think about the new camera? New camera kind of nice though.
What do we think about the new camera?
I like it.
It's nice, huh?
It looks good.
I finally figured out white balance and all that good stuff, man. Look at him, baby.
There he goes.
If you guys are wondering why he has that rope on him, Duke is a fleer. He's a runner. So when I used to have him when he was little, I wouldn't put a rope on him, and he would literally catch a scent and sprint as far away from me as possible down the neighborhood. So I'd have to run and sprint like a mile to go catch him. And, there's a main road, but it's probably like a mile and a half out. So he couldn't really get to that. It's also like blocked by trees. There's one road leading in. But here where I'm at now, I'm in the city. If he does that, like it's going to be bad news. So I have that on there. That way, if he ever starts to run off, I can just step on the rope and he can get back. But yeah, new camera. It's once again, all thanks to you guys and the opportunities that I was blessed to have. The surprise game for me this year was Immortals Phoenix Rising. That game was so good. Came out of nowhere. I was definitely going to play it either way, but I didn't think it was going to be that good. And I think it surprised a ton of people. That game was so good. And then 3 years with Jamie, and I, once again, took the opportunity to vlog it.
She just called me. Fuck. She just called me and she's on her way here.
God damn it,
She's
dude.
probably like 2 or 3 minutes away. I need this to not happen right now. Okay, this actually seems solid. Let's hope you guys hold. If not, this is gonna go to shit. So she's almost here, and she should be here within the next couple minutes. So
And the
goddamn
camera's falling.
again.
You are so cute, Michael.
And this is one of those things that I want to do something special for her because she's been there for me in a lot of tough times, and she's an incredible person. And I just wanted to, show her a little bit of appreciation for that. And it's tough this year, man, trying to celebrate an anniversary. And 3 years, man, that's a long time to be with somebody. As my ass is in the camera, you're welcome. And it was tough with the whole COVID thing going on. I mean, we could have gone out, but I'm not an irresponsible asshole that hates everybody that's susceptible to the disease. So we decided to stay at home and protect ourselves and everybody else. And we still had an absolutely fantastic time. And I know she enjoyed it, as did I. And hopefully next year we can do things a little bit differently. Hopefully the world will be kind of, pieced back together a little bit. But that was a good day. That was a really good day. And that wasn't even a month ago. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast time really does fly in the YouTube realm, man. It's just go, 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 and never stop. And that's why I kind of wanted to do this video, because it's nice to actually stop and, enjoy some of the accomplishments and things that we had done. My goal for this year was to hit 1,000 subscribers, and for a long time, I really didn't think I was going to get even close. And some of you may think 1,000, that's so little, but it's just like, I don't know. It is, but it's not at the same time. And like I said, I'm not satisfied with it one bit. But I am happy and proud of myself for getting as I've come a long way from the very first video. I'm going to make that another video where I react to my very first video that I ever posted. I think that'll be a really good one. But yeah, and then unfortunately, we kind of ended up the year with the biggest flop of the entire year. I mean, not biggest flop. It might be. Cyberpunk 2020 was a disaster. I did not think it was a great game. I borderline didn't think it was a good game. But we finally finished it as of yesterday. And now we can start the new year off fresh with the new playthrough of an old game because there's no new games coming out. But it looks like we're going to be playing Far Cry 5. I hope you guys did like this kind of video. I thought this was going to be a really good idea. And for me, it's just, like I said, it's cool to go back and look at how much things change in a year and how much you grow in a year and all the amazing people that I've met and got to work with and learn from in this year. And I can't wait for 2021. I'm excited to have you guys here. I'm ready to keep our community and our family growing. So it's so incredibly awesome to know when I post a video that somebody, even one other person, is genuinely watching it. And now we have handfuls of people genuinely watching it. And that is just, that's awesome. I want to keep growing. I want to keep meeting new people. I want to keep making better videos. And I want to get to the point where we can help people. That's really what I want to do. I thank you guys so much. I don't want to sound like a broken record where I just, get on my knees and give you guys a nice little sucky thank you. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't do this without you. Literally, these videos, it's in my description, and I know it's corny, but these videos mean nothing without you watching. They're a catalog for my kids whenever I have kids, if I have kids. For them to come back and watch me be an idiot on the internet. And yeah, it's cool, man. It's really cool. I'm excited is really the best way for me to describe it. I'm eager, I'm hungry, I'm ready to get to work. I hope you guys are ready for 2021 here on the channel, and I hope the world gets better for everybody at the end of the day. It's we're not in a good place right now, and I hope that 2021 turns things around, man. So I'm going to get out of here. Happy New Year. If you guys don't see me before the new year, we're going to be starting a new series when 2021 hits on the New Year's Day. I said this in past videos. If you guys are going through some shit, my Discord link is in the description. It's on my YouTube. Hop in there or on Twitter. Send me a message. If you guys feel like you have nobody else to talk to and you need to talk to somebody or you just want to shoot the shit, come hang out in the Discord. There's a lot of awesome people over there, and if you guys need to talk to me directly, you can do that there as well, man. I'm never gonna turn somebody away if they need some help. So I love you. Stay awesome. Stay yourself. And if I don't see you in another video before the new year, I'll see you in 2021, baby. Peace out, YouTube.